The story begins with a young adult named Leon Bradford playing an Otome video game in his room. Leon's sister had asked him to finish this game in return of keeping his secret from their mother. He manages to finish the game in a few days with the help of an exclusive battleship which he purchases in the game. After finishing the game, Leon goes out to get something to eat from the store. On his way, he trembles on the stairs and falls down to death. He opens his eyes as a young boy on a floating island. He quickly realizes that he has been reincarnated in the same Otome game which he finished before dying. He gets to know about Lady Zola, his rich stepmother which married his father Balkis Bradford, in order to grant him the status of a baron. As time goes by, he grows into a young teenager who wishes to elevate his ranks in the game by joining the prestigious academy in the Halford Kingdom. As his family lacks the financial means to send him to the academy, his stepmother tries to force him to marry an old woman in return of money. Refusing her offer, Leon embarks on a journey to find the ship that he purchased in the game before dying. Through a teleporter, he reaches his ship, and after an intense battle with a robot, he manages to claim back his battleship. He names it Lux. 3 months later, Leon returns to his family, surprising his stepmom with all the wealth that he has accumulated on his way through looting treasures. This allows Leon to finally join the academy. Upon arriving at the academy in the Halford Kingdom, he looks around and notices Angelica, daughter of the Duke and the Prince's fiancée. Meanwhile, Prince Julius and his friends arrive at the academy, all belonging to noble backgrounds, catching the attention of every girl in the academy. While walking around the academy, Leon notices an unknown girl named Mary in the place of the main female protagonist of the game. Mary reveals herself to be a daughter of a poor man. The prince suddenly falls for her charm and invites her to his tea party. This makes Angelica jealous, and she asks her to stay away from the prince. Leon is unable to remember Mary from the game. Later that day, Leon comes across the original protagonist of the game, Olivia, being bullied by a bunch of girls in the hallway. He invites her to a tea party and advises her to avoid being bullied by being close to the most famous girl in their class, which is Angelica. So Olivia prepares a gift for Angelica and gets the chance to speak to her. Angelica reveals to her that even though Olivia is a daughter of an ordinary man, she has no interest in making her stay in the academy difficult. Instead, she is only concerned about Mary trying to get close to her fiancé. Later in the exploration class, Leon and Olivia team up, while the 5 nobles and Mary form their own team. During the class, Leon and Olivia are faced with some creatures in the dungeon. The prince and his friend arrive to help them. The battle ends soon, leaving Leon and the prince injured. While Olivia heals Leon with her magic, Mary heals Julius with hers. Looking at this worries Angelica even more, and she tries to offer her help to Julius. He denies it and leaves the scene holding Mary's hands. The next day, Julius calls Angelica to discuss to her about ordering her followers to burn Mary's bag. Angelica denies the accusations but is unable to get the prince in believing her. He warns her to stay out of his academy's affair. On the other hand, Olivia and Leon sneakily find out Mary kissing one of Prince's friends in the library. This shocks them, and they realize that she is actually an evil girl. Leon starts to believe that she isn't originally from the game, but another human that is reincarnated in the game, just like him. At the grand tea party, Angelica confronts Mary about cheating on Julius. The prince and all of his noble friends announce that they all have feelings for her and wants to be her partner. Hearing this breaks Angelica. Tears roll down her eyes, and she challenges Mary to a duel. All 5 of the nobles pledge to fight for Mary. On the other hand, no one but Leon offers to fight for Angelica, and they plan to have a duel in the arena the next day. The next day arrives. The entire academy gathers at the arena to witness the fight. While all of the 5 nobles exhibit their high-tech modern armors, Leon comes with an outdated heavy armor. This makes everyone have a laugh at him, as they believe that his armor is outdated and he will be easily defeated. To their surprise, Leon defeats all of them easily. This puts Leon in a worry that he would be kicked out of the academy and the kingdom might take some action against him in retaliation of beating the prince and other nobles. Surprisingly, instead of being kicked out of the academy, he is promoted to the rank of knight. On the other hand, Angelica tries to check up on Julius, but he shuts her off, reminding her that he can only love Mary. In addition to Leon's promotion, Angelica's parents decide to send Angelica to the country lands with Leon so she can have a break. While in the country land, she bonds well with Leon and Olivia, and they become friends. Meanwhile, As a result of losing the battle against a mere country boy, the nobles lose their social status. In an Academy's event, Mary and her gang decide to build their own cafe next to Leon's. Using their popularity in the Academy, they succeed in getting all the customers in their cafe. On the other hand, Julius's mother, Queen Mylene, sneaks into the Academy during the event and visits Leon. She reveals to him that she wants to create some memories for herself in the Academy. Hearing this, Leon immediately proposes her for marriage. Before the queen could react, her son Julius intervenes and smacks Leon for disrespecting his family like that. During all this, a blue-haired girl named Carla asks Olivia to introduce her to Leon. Upon meeting Leon, Carla reveals that she needs Leon to save her family's lands from sky pirates. Leon decides to agree to help her as Olivia introduced her to him. After failing miserably in making money with the cafe, Leon decides he will make up to it in the final event of the Academy's fair, a bike race. Initially, he decides to bet on the racers and make money as a spectator, but later on, when the first year's favorite Jilk breaks a bone during his race, Leon decides to race as a substitute. In return, Jilk promises to repay for his favor. It is revealed that the bikers which hit Jilk were the followers of his ex-fiancée Clarice. Clarice announces that she will keep on taking revenge from Jilk for breaking up the engagement with her until he begs her to forgive him. In the final round, Leon is faced with the Academy's favorite racer, Dan. Leon eventually wins the race with the help of Lux. While Leon is racing, Angie and the spoiled brat named Stephanie gets into an argument. Stephanie reminds Angelica of how she used to treat commoners like Olivia like they are nothing. This breaks Olivia and she runs away from her. Due to this argument, Angie and Stephanie ends up fighting with each other. After the race, Leon asks Jilk to apologize to Clarice as a repayment for his favor. While they are at Clarice's place for the apology, Clarice informs Leon about the incident that happened between Angie and Olivia. He immediately approaches Olivia. She reveals to him that she wishes to be friends with Angelica. Leon stays brutally honest and reminds her of the social differences between them, claiming that it's extremely difficult for them to be friends, but Olivia is still willing to give it a try. Later that night, Carla and Stephanie arrives at Olivia's room. It is revealed that there are no sky pirates threatening Carla's family, but this whole agenda is prepared by Stephanie in order to get rid of Leon and Olivia and take her revenge from Angelica. Having already finished the game in his previous life, Leon already knows it is all Stephanie's plan. Yet he plays along as fighting the pirates will help him receive the Holy Necklace, one of the 3 holy items which are needed to transform Olivia into a saint and progress through the game story. Lux builds a high-tech ship for Leon to fight the pirates. Before they leave, Carla calls Brad and Greg to help Leon fight the sky pirates. Brad later reveals on the ship that he is the ex-fiancé of Stephanie. Soon, they reach the sky pirates. Leon wins over them with ease, making the pirates confess to everything and exposing Stephanie and Carla's evil plan. Leon is more concerned about attaining the necklace than this whole situation. On their way back, they are faced with the pirate boss and his team. Greg and Brad decide to fight this time, but they failed in defeating the pirate boss. Before the pirate boss could finish them, Leon steps in and saves the day. After defeating the pirate boss, Leon finally receives the holy necklace. All 5 of them return back to the Halford Kingdom and evidence is submitted to the royal palace against Stephanie and his family, getting her exiled. Leon recommends Brad and Greg to be reinstated into their families as they have proven themselves as worthy fighters. At the same time, Leon is further promoted to lower 5th rank for eliminating the pirates, and he also receives a high-end air bike as a gift from Clarice's father for helping his daughter. He is seen upset as this is something he does not want. He believes the story should progress as it was in the original game. Later on, the Academy takes the students for a trip. Leon, along with Olivia and Angelica, visits a marriage shrine where they receive 3 enchanted charms. Leon receives the battle charm, which will improve his physical attributes. While traveling back to the Halford Kingdom, the Academy's ship gets attacked by the Kingdom of Fanis. Princess Hertrude of the Fanis Kingdom arrives there and announces that she has declared war on the Kingdom of Halford. She invites Angelica to her ship while the rest of the students are held hostages in the Academy's ship. Another student by the name of Deirdre suggests that they fight back with magic, and Leon departs on his bike to fight the enemies while the rest of the Academy's students stand firm on the ship to defend it. He is able to penetrate through the enemy's ship and rescue Angie and take Princess Hertrude as hostage. On the other hand, the students fail to protect the ship with their magic. That's when Olivia uses her magical charm and builds a huge protective barrier, saving everyone. Upon coming back to the ship with the enemy's princess, she orders her monsters to attack the Academy's ship without caring for herself. This initiates another battle. Leon charges the enemy's monsters, and Angie activates her fire charm to assist Leon. Due to a cannon attack on the ship, Olivia falls off the ship, but she is saved by Leon. While she is in his arms, she confesses to him that she is in love with him, and even with Leon ensuring her that she can have a much better man than him, she insists she wants to stay with him. Finally, Leon's battleship arrives, and he shoots at the enemy ships, breaking all of their protective barrier. At this point, the Phanis Kingdom's strongest knight, the Black Knight, decides to face Leon himself. After an intense battle, Leon manages to defeat the elite Black Knight and takes back Princess Hertrude to the Halford Kingdom. Upon coming back to the kingdom, the prince and the 4 nobles build a special armor to challenge Leon once again. Unfortunately, their expensive armor breaks down in the middle of the fight, making Leon the victor once again. The next day, the kingdom calls Leon for a medal ceremony for bringing back the Princess of Phanis as a hostage. Although this is totally opposite of what Leon wanted and the game's original story, Leon finally seems to accept his relation with both Angie and Olivia. With no one achieving all 3 items needed to transform into a saint, the story ends with them walking away together as friends. If you enjoyed the video, please like, share, and subscribe to support our channel.